Alright, so today's topic is atomic structure. So what you see on the screen, on the left-hand side of the screen, is the picture of an isolated atom. And this is the first time in history that scientists have finally been able to isolate and take a picture of an atom. And this has not been done in the past, and with all of our current technology today, we were finally able to isolate a strontium atom. And are you guys able to spot the atom in that picture on the left hand side? Are you able to see the atom? So with all this technology, with all the imaging and everything, the scientists were finally able to isolate a strontium atom and take a picture of the atom by illuminating it with a blue-violet laser light. Okay, so if you're not able to see the atom in the picture, let us zoom in and then you'll be able to see it. It's that tiny little dot that you can see between those two probes, right? So with that being said, you know, if you look at your ruler, your centimeter ruler, and if you look at the millimeters in that ruler, and you see how small each millimeter is. Now divide that each millimeter, take 1 millimeter and divide that with a million or 100,000. If you divide that by 100,000, that is how small an atom is. So with naked eye, an atom is not visible. It is only visible to the camera, that too after illuminating a laser light on it and taking multiple pictures and overlaying those pictures on top of each other. Then you go and see that little tiny dot. So to the human eye, it is impossible for us to see, okay? So yeah, that's how small an atom is. So imagine with all this technology, finally today, in this decade, we have been able to isolate an atom. Then how is it possible that back in the days, those scientists were able to discover electrons, protons and neutrons and those subatomic particles without even ever seeing an atom? So it's a pretty damn impressive thing for them to have to figure out that there is an electron and a proton and a neutron and a nucleus and all of those things inside an atom without ever being able to see it. So it takes, and without any technology also. So without all of these things available to them, they were able to find all of these, like, you know, subatomic particles or the existence of these subatomic particles. So let's proceed. Yeah, so I have a video here to show you guys. Okay, so did you get the link? Were all of you able to access that link to the video?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so what he was talking about, the tube that he took was, the tube is called the Crookes tube, and it is spelled as CROOKES, Crookes tube. And what it is something like what you see on the left hand side. It has a cathode and an anode, and what they've done is they've taken some gas inside this tube, and because they have this anode and cathode, they obviously have connected it to some potential difference, right?